you can either pay $10 venue or you can get mod pizza.
Yeah, basically, because isn't it 20 and then you bring your receipt, get your $10 back?
Yeah.
For as long as you bring. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm still and I went in there and they're really nice. I expected them to be like I'm a gamer. I play other games too. Like I play play Overwatch and like other games where there's tournaments with other fighters and stuff. And whenever you go into a restaurant, a big group of gamers, like everyone's like, oh my god, you know, we gotta wait on all these sweaty kids now. I think we're jumping right in here.
Yeah, this is round 1. So we've got Nicklecat and Nacho. Both of them playing their respective mains. I haven't seen either of them play any characters other than these two. No idea how this matchup is at all.
I don't know what this matchup is on paper. I have played Nacho's Donkey Kong in friendlies. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I like his spacing.
He's pretty solid. Yeah. I admittedly know very little about Greninja or his matchup spread.
I know unfortunately, I can't help you there either. I don't know much about Greninja at all.
Yep.
I like that DK's backer in this game is almost as good as it was in Brawl. Not quite, but
it's still pretty devastating.
It's still pretty good.
Oh my gosh. The air dodge bait there was really good. He had the right idea.
And that move has super armor, doesn't it?
DK's up B, yes. Oh, what?
What? I don't know what's
Down tilt
happening.
flanked with giant punch. It wasn't full giant punch, but
yeah,
still.
Nice down smash on the get up. Really good read. I think if Nickel wants to get back into this game, I really think that he needs to really utilize those projectiles to get some spacing.
Yeah, he may just be playing a little bit too impatient. Donkey Kong likes it when you approach him.
Yes.
Because it's a lot easier to grab an approaching opponent than it is to grab while approaching.
Correct.
For most characters.
What I really like about Nacho is that even though he does have a lead, he's still playing, I don't want to say aggressively, but he's still playing
pushing his advantages.
Yeah, pushing his advantage. That's a good way to put it.
Oh,
I like that he's not playing super timid.
Okay. I'm not sure on Greninja's fall speed, but I know on a good amount of characters that would have been it. That's 74.
True.
Although I think Rage probably has something to do with it too. Once he gets after over a certain percent of Rage, the up throw up air pretty much stops working. Nicklecat smart to drop his shield at the last second there. Much better to get hit.
Not run. Oh wow, ran through pivot grab, and then back throw for the first game.
Yep.
I like Nacho's DK a lot. I like the fact that he pressed his advantage, and I like the fact that his edge guarding, he didn't give up map control when he didn't have to. So.
Right. Yeah. That's very important because he played like safe, and he focused on like spacing Nicklecat out once he had the lead. But when he had an opportunity to pressure him, he still took it.
Right. I think a lot of Smashers fall into the category of once you get an advantage, you kind of want to hold it. So they play less aggressively and let their opponent get back into the game.
Yeah.
And pressing, you have to have that. You have to strike that balance, right? It has to be. You can't play so aggressively that you're playing into your opponent, and you can't play so passively that you're letting your opponent back into the game.
That's what separates the good from the great.
For sure.
Like knowing when to hang back, knowing when to be aggressive with or without the lead.
For sure.
Because it's not as black and white as it may seem.
Yeah, exactly. It is really situational, or situation based. So for sure.
Oh,
nice.
I think he should have just hugged the wall.
I think he should have hugged the wall.
If
he had just rolled the edge up, I think he would have been fine. I don't think he needed to play that safely away from the edge there. I think he's fine just sweet spotting and then coming back to the map. I don't think that would have happened otherwise.
Yeah.
But look at Nicklecat here. He's playing quite aggressively.
Yeah, that was smart. Nacho hasn't really been watching out for those high recoveries. He's just kind of expecting a traditional recovery from Greninja, and so when Nicklecat recovers high like that, it throws him off because he's not ready to cover it. Doesn't respond with a dash immediately.
Right. What I really like about Nicklecat is I'm seeing more projectile play. And that is something that I think he's going to need against Nacho's DK, because Nacho's obviously not. He's not the best equipped to handle projectiles.
Right. DK has traditionally never liked projectiles.
Right.
And Greninja's, oh my gosh. That back air stage spike gonna take it.
That was great.
Those drag down multi hits are very hard to tech if you don't practice.
It is. You have to practice them, and like even going with a friend in the training mode and just timing it and just getting it down to a science is important. And it's not something that's that hard or will even take that long. I don't know you play Overwatch well. Overwatch is incredible.
I play Overwatch too.
Overwatch
that game's
is
great.
Overwatch is incredible. I love it. I love everything about it.
Shoutouts to Overwatch.
Shoutouts to Overwatch. Jumping right back into Game 3 here, it looks like.
Yeah, so this stage pick is weird because it's a really, really good DK stage, but it's also a really good Greninja stage.
I was just gonna say that. I think it's a good stage for both characters, to be honest with you. I think being above DK is obviously you don't want to be above. You don't want to get hit by those up air strings. And for Greninja, I think it's good too. But the maneuverability works for the platforms as well. So.
Oh yeah, and all the space Greninja has and the low ceiling. I've heard like many Greninjas tell me that this is easily Greninja's best stage, but it's also good for DK for obvious reasons.
Nice pivot grab to the up air kill. That was fantastic. Yep. Well played by Nacho there. Only taking 41% on that stock. Whiffs the grab, no punish. Like I said, I'm liking the projectile play, but I'd like to see Nicklecat get a little bit more spacing before he starts busting out. I'm not sure how punishable they look. Pretty punishable on shield, if you're really close.
If you're very close, yeah, I'm sure. Especially with DK's grab range. Although I don't know, Greninja's jab is pretty fast.
I think his jab is underused. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a ton about Greninja. I'm not sure if there are better options, but his jab seems very, very quick.
It's a pretty good get off me option in situations like that. Ooh, that was really good. I'm not even sure that was a 2-frame. He just might have hit him before the ledge snap. But either way, very well spaced. Especially
no punish there on the back air.
Nacho was like right next to the ledge.
Yep. What I like about Nicklecat is that he's trying to put him. I feel like if you condition your opponent to shield your projectiles, and you can open up and try to play a little bit more aggressively because they're going to be in their shield more often, so you can get some of those grabs, baiting some of those.
Okay, I think Nicklecat is past the up throw up air percent now.
Yep. So now will probably be a time to play a little bit more aggressively then.
Yeah, another thing about DK is the more damage he does to you and the more damage you do to him, the less threatening that combo becomes because it becomes harder to get.
Right, exactly. Because you're going to fly too high from the throw.
This is really close. Nicklecat's done a great job of keeping this close.
I like that he's trying to keep himself safe. I still think he's choosing a couple of unsafe options.
Yeah,
that's a nice up smash.
And that's going to kill.
That's going to kill off the top there.
So the counter pick worked out for Nicklecat. Or no, that was Nacho's counter pick.
Nacho's counter pick,
But yeah, like we said, it's a double-edged sword because as we saw in that first stock, the up throw up air killed nice and early. Good for DK, but that